Reclaiming Timeless Ways, underway with another episode, number 95. Mike Traster, Simon Fuller. Glad to have you alongside of us today. And our episode today is on what, Mike?
Blessings for doing good. And it's a lot about what motivates us to do good. And my experience is that when we do good because we think we're going to get good from it,
Yeah.
we get nothing.
Yeah, and that was in my head originally what I was thinking. There's pure intentions and there's selfish intentions, selfless and selfish
Yeah, very
intentions.
Very
And
much.
it's like, what percentage, I don't even know what I would guess, what percentage out of 100% pie to give to each of those categories. I don't know.
I have no idea, but I remember years ago doing some a type of body work with people, and sometimes we would see people that had nothing.
Right.
They were just flat broke, looking for their next meal, and occasionally we would just work on them and not charge them anything. And I remember once thinking, well, this is going to give me a big blessing. The old pie in the face, nothing. And I was shocked. I'm like, how could I do good and get nothing or the pie in the face? And it was like, well, you didn't do it for pure intentions.
Yeah.
And then another time I didn't think about it, just like, well, I need to help them. So you helped them. And then some unexpected nice thing happens.
Yeah.
But if in the back of your head you're thinking that, you're already screwing around with it, and you're not going to get
Right.
you're not going to get blessed because you're doing it like a transaction, like putting coins in a machine.
Right. Something's going to come out.
Right, and it doesn't. And then you're shocked and disappointed, or maybe you feel resentment for the universe because why didn't I get my gold star? Well, that's why.
Right.
And that's the whole subject. I think that's maybe the shortest one we've ever done.
Yeah, and I think, Mike, it is an interesting one because in my profession, I'll just kind of go on record here. It's like, and I do like to do good. And in fact, I enjoy giving gifts, and I always have, even from a young age. I mean, there's a good feeling out of that, which I guess in a sense is me getting something.
Right.
But truthfully, more times than not, the intention is pure. But there's also times where I am in a business, and I think in my head, there's something for me to gain. Now, I don't know that I give 100% of my intent to that, but I do connect the dots and say I can get a 2-for-1. You know what I mean? Yeah. And, is that right? And I don't know that it is. And or how do I even separate that, where maybe I would have donated some time and given some effort, but if I can also make it make sense for my company too, I do wrestle with that. I've thought about that before this topic. It's like, is that right?
Right. Well, we can always redirect ourselves back to the simple of, I have the wherewithal to do this, and it would be a good thing to do, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
And that's the whole topic, and I think it's worth most of, if not all of us, giving that a
Check
couple
those
of-
intentions.
Yeah, maybe it will change my life in some way to give that some thought once
Yeah.
or twice.
Right.
That's it.
All right. Very good. Blessings for doing good. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for joining us for Reclaiming Timeless Ways today. And we wish you a fantastic day. Hope to see you again real soon.